What constitutes an adventure? Traveling to a faraway lake or river? Or can an adventure be based, well, right in your own backyard? I believe an adventure is anything in any new place. And that is the case on this week's show. A Flowage system super close to home, but really unknown by many, and definitely not known by me at all. This whole trip started out with my daughter and her boyfriend buying some land near a Flowage system and asking me if I've ever fished it. My reply was no. And not only was it no, but I've never even heard of this system. So the wheels started to turn as I dove into finding out more about this Flowage. And the more I dug, well, the quest, it grew stronger. And the more I wanted to get out and fish this new system. Like I said, I believe an adventure is really just something new. Time. Not a question of if, but a question of when, where, and how. Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures is brought to you by Great Clips, Quick Trip, and the Boat Center. But it's June 15th, I'm flying solo once again, trying to check out a new body of water I've never fished before. I've heard good things about it. I don't know, we'll see, man. I'm gonna put some time in, and I got here at about 5:30 tonight and was able to fish for a couple hours, but more importantly, you know, you got to have a good map. This is a reservoir, a flowage system, and you know, it's up, down, all over. There is 106 islands on this particular body of water, so it's gonna take a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to solve it in a couple days, but I sure would like to get a good handle on this and start fishing it a little bit more. But I got my shelter set up front here, sleeping in the boat, drop anchor. I'm in a back bay. It's gonna be really calm out. We're gonna have good weather the next couple days. Yeah, so it's time to get some shut-eye and call her good for tonight. So right on, tomorrow morning. Get her done. Wow, it got extremely cold last night. We've got mist coming off the water here. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna make some coffee and then I'm gonna get to work here, but it got really cold last night. You gotta have good gear when you do this stuff. Everything is damp. That's the part I hate in the morning. Everything's so freaking damp. You know, you gotta put this stuff away wet. So, but coffee time right now. My plan for this new flowage was to start in the river, then work my way down where the river flows into the main system. The reasoning was time of year. The spawn just finished up, and the fish that were using the river, well, they should be making their way back down to the main flowage. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is, it's day 2, morning, and when I was coming upriver, I seen this neck down area that the river's up there, and everything just bottlenecks right down, funnels into this, and there's this real long piece of structure that comes out, and I'm gonna fish it, and it looks really intriguing. I don't know if there's weeds on it or not, but it definitely looks like a spot that would hold muskie. So I'm going to work the whole piece of structure, and I'm going to throw bucktails. I'm going to throw a trigger, black and orange. It is a flowage, so it's darker water, and orange and black is, you can never go wrong with orange and black on a flowage system. Especially with dirtier stained water. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it'll pay off. But last night when I got here, I started upriver and worked my way down, hitting the weeds, and there isn't weeds here like, you know, like cabbage or anything like that, or milfoil. It's more of like a mill pond type weed, but I would assume that if this is all they have, then they're going to be using it. And I don't know if that mill pond weed is on this piece of structure, but I'm definitely going to throw it. It just looks like just an ideal spot here. And then I'm gonna work in this area for a little bit here. I like these current areas, these neck down areas. We'll see. Only time will tell.
So it's game day and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Service at the Boat Center. Our team of certified technicians are here to service and maintain your boat to promote its longevity. We service any make, model, and style of boat and motor. Our services include full engine rebuild, oil and filter change, battery inspection, prop and Skag repair, winterization, shrink wrapping and fiberglass repair. Service you can depend on. That's what you get with the Boat Center. Call today to request a service appointment. 2 locations, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin and Ramsey, Minnesota. TV is an all-new outdoor streaming channel on all Roku devices. And it's free. Loaded with lots of top-name outdoor fishing and hunting shows. Shows like Larry Smith Outdoors, Chase Nation, The Sportsman's Journal, Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods, just to name a few. KOTV is all about the adventure, all about the outdoors. And best of all, KOTV is free. Learn more, go to kotvchannel.com.
So, you have a wedding and you forgot to get a haircut. Just open the Great Clips online check-in app. In a few taps, you're in, out, and wow. Pretty much the best looking guy at the party. We got you and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
A really good piece of structure caught my eye. So I was gonna spend some time there, just hoping that the muskies, well, they thought it would be as good as I did. After fishing 3/4 of the way around this sand finger, I finally had contact with my first muskie, and why not? I couldn't draw it up any better, this piece of structure. It has everything. Current, weeds, a break with deep water on each side. Like I said, I couldn't draw it up any better. Yeah, sweet, baby. Sweet. Nice fish. Right on. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Here we go. Fish number 1. Brand new water for me. So, right on. Nice, healthy looking fish here. Probably about 38. Somewhere around there, but came in on the figure 8. Beautiful, beautiful fish here. Not bad. Day 1. Let's let her go back. But right on. Alright, so this is what I got going on. It is high skies, bluebird, not a cloud in the sky. The moon's up. So this is a good time, especially you know, this is a brand new body of water for me, so now I'm gonna just go out and mark out these weed beds. And what I found is right when you come out of the main river channel. It opens up into the lake, and these are all mid-lake structure humps, sunken islands with weeds on them. So I want to get them all graphed out. I want to get kind of a lay of the land of how they lay out. What I really like about this spot here is there's 1, 2, 3, 4 humps all within maybe a football field apart. So that is very efficient, and all surrounded by deep water. So that's what I got going on right now. Looking good, looking good. Big bass. Oh, boy. Holy crap. You never know what you're gonna catch. That's a frickin' nice bass right there, man. Hammered the trigger, black and orange, but I caught my muskie on. Let's get this girl back. Sweet. Well, very disappointing. I hit 4 of the 5 islands, the sunken islands with the weeds. Caught a really nice big bass, but nothing else. So I've got one more spot I'm gonna hit, and then I'm gonna hit the point again, but I'm not giving up on these spots. I'm gonna hit them first thing, first light tomorrow. But it may be one of those things too where, you know, the fish that tried to eat the topwater last night and the fish that I caught were in the river. So that may be where I'm gonna probably end up. But you gotta try it, man. You don't know if you don't throw, and that's for sure. So I'll give her hell tomorrow. I'll hit all these spots first thing in the morning and then move on. Turtle laying eggs. Day 2 would come to an end. Now I would focus on getting more of a permanent campsite set up. Get this boat unloaded and get some much needed food. Well, it is day 2 and 7 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to get up super early this morning, but we had severe weather come in last night. Heavy rain. Now it's just a matter of getting coffee in me and getting out. Gonna have to deal with wind today, but I'm gonna hit these spots that I hit last night. And like I said last night, I want to give them a shot in the morning as well. Good weeds on them, there's bait around them, surrounded by deep water, all logistically close to each other. So I think that it's something that I definitely want to give it one more shot, and then I'm going to make my way back up into the river, seeing that the one that I missed and the one that I caught were in the river. So maybe they're just, not a lot of them are down on the lake yet, I'm not sure. So, but I'm gonna get some coffee in the old boy here and start flinging lures. day 2, and I'm waiting for Schaefer to come, so reinforcements on its way. But I think we're gonna stay in the river. This is where I've had the most action. This is where I caught a fish. I had a fish blow up on top water, and I seen a fish. So definitely shallow water. Water temp 73 degrees in the river here, so perfect, ideal water temps, and we're gonna put the hurting on them. Just waiting for them to roll in and get this thing done. We got a huge learning curve. I went and marked off a bunch of stuff, so now with 2 rods it's going to be great to go back and fish those spots and hit them one more time. And you know, it's all about a process of elimination, and what I mean by that is that you can't just fish a spot 1 or 2 times. The spots that I graphed out yesterday, I fished them now 3 times. I did a morning, I did evening, and another morning. No fish on them as of yet, but still, I think it definitely justifies hitting it at least 1 or 2 more times. But Schaefer's on his way, and we got to get this cat daddy rolling.
And the water boy. That'll keep him company.
Well, it's not every day you get to see a bear swimming across a river, and that's exactly what we just encountered. It's super cool. You never know, you know, the river is of life, and we always, when we're on rivers, have deer crossing. Never filmed a bear, so it's my first bear, but tons of deer swimming across, big bucks, snakes, you name it, we filmed it, and now we can just add that to our list as well. But really cool that black bear was looking for a new place to call home, I guess, on the move.
Right now we're fishing the mouth. We're going to check out the mouth of the river here. This is the first point really to the main lake, so we're going to start here. We're going to come through. It's all bogs. We've got a bunch of pan fishermen and everything fishing in here, and it's shallow and it drops off really deep here. So we're going to start on this point, work it around and fish this bog. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet there, so hopefully we can stick a muskie through here. But we're going to start on this point and see what happens. It's basically the first point to the main lake, so it should be, you know, we're late spring right now, and that would be the first stop, so see what happens.
You never know what you're going to catch. I have caught, since I've been here, that's a dogfish. And I have caught just about every species so far known to man in this reservoir here.
All on the trigger.
All on the trigger too, dude. I ain't even touching. Look at the teeth in that thing. Everything. That's the cool thing about fishing a reservoir system like this, is it has literally all species of fish. Muskies, walleyes, crappie, bluegill, dogfish, catfish, I mean, you name it, they're in here. But we're gonna keep working. This little bay area, the river just dumps right into here, and it's 9 foot with tons of weeds here. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and hopefully score a fish here. But we got beautiful conditions now. Yesterday was bluebird, today and hot. Today we got cloud cover, a little bit of a breeze, so it should be good. Water temp 73 degrees. Now, only thing left to do is stick a big fish. Back to work.
Small in on the Dr. Evil here, just crushed it.
Watch yourself.
Oh, good. Smallie. Just crushed Dr. Evil. Oh, catching everything but what we're after. It's still fun. I mean, look at this. Just beautiful.
As day 2 moved on, Brian and I, well, we would focus where the river dumped into the main lake. The first piece of main structure was this huge weed flat, and it was adjacent to deep water.
Well, we're pulling up to this point in the river channel here. We fished a couple mid-lake spots, found some rocks, some weeds, had a little action out there. Mike missed about an upper 30s. So we're coming back here. Mike had some action on this bar here, so we're gonna run through it again. We have a little bit of current coming over it. There's some nice weeds on it, and it drops off into big water. So sun's going down, and I think we're gonna get one here, so let's do it.
So basically, guys, this is what we're fishing. This is what, it's a thin leaf cabbage. I don't know the proper name for it, but this is what these fish are relating to, and this is where all the fish that I've had action on came out of, stuff like this. And you can see the tops of it. And what we're doing is we're just working structure that has this weed on it, and a lot of the mid-lake humps, and usually that weed only grows out to about 5 feet of water. 4 feet, 5 feet, that's it. So, but these fish are definitely relating to it, and we're gonna continue on throwing bucktails, topwater, and hopefully get one more fish tonight. Perfect. I mean, it's really a nice night out for it. We've had weather that came in, and we had fronts moving in, so it should be really good. We're looking for a big girl like always, but we'll get them. We'll just keep slinging. Nice fish, dude. Really nice fish. All right, here we go. That's a nice fish. All right, let's get her in the bag here, buddy. Okay, let's get her in the bag. Nice fish, dude. This is a big one. Boom, boom, boom. Right on, dude. Well, 7:30, day 2.5 for me. Brian came up and lended me a hand, and I'll tell you what, man, this particular body of, or piece of structure, I caught a fish here the first day I fished it, second day I fished it, and then I seen a fish this morning here, and then we just caught it. And it could have been this fish that I seen this morning, but they're definitely using this. It's a perfect situation, but we're gonna take a look at this fish. Water temp's good, 72, 73 degrees. Nice chunky. Oh, nice. Wisconsin muskie. Yeah, baby. This is what we put all the work in for.
Beautiful.
All right, let's get her on the board here. This is a wreck and rack board, and 42 inches. 42-inch Wisconsin muskie. Second fish of the trip. Lots of action, man. Great fishery here. Let's let her go back. Oh, she's swimming already. Keep an eye on her. Beautiful, beautiful. What a fight. Oh my God. They're tough. River fish are tough. This is a nice flowage system that we got going on here. Beautiful. Make sure she goes down.
There you go.
Boom. Thanks for coming, bud. And there's probably more on this bar too. Oh man, she's all bent up. On the,
it's gonna work even better now.
Yeah, right. Break it in. But on the trigger, again, you got the different blade size, just gives off a very unique vibration. And boy, it's caught a lot of fish. I've caught bass on this fish here, caught a dogfish, caught a couple pike, couple bass actually, and 2 muskies. So if you're not throwing the trigger, you're not going to trigger them. I know that was pretty stupid, but whatever. Brian and I would finish out the day, then once again, I'd be fishing solo. It was a very successful day, and having that extra stick in the boat was definitely well worth it. Well, it's 11 o'clock at night. I dropped Brian off at the boat landing. I'm sleeping on this island, and I was looking at the radar, and it looks like they're getting really heavy storms south of us, but I should be okay. Good day out on the water today. Another fish. Brian came up and gave me a hand here, and boy, I'll tell you what, it was a lot of fun. And this is a great body of water, man, and we just got to figure it out. It's new. It's something that I want to really focus on. It's not that far from my house, and boy, it's beautiful. It's like being up in Canada. It's like 106 islands and quiet, and you don't hear no cars. We filmed a bear today swimming across the river. Pretty sweet spot. I just hope that bear didn't decide to swim to my island. Putting 2 fish in the boat and seeing a bunch more and catching a bunch of other fish, really productive, and very productive on the trigger, black and orange. They're good blades. They really got a great wobble to them, something totally different that they just haven't heard. And I think that's the uniqueness of it. So, but I'm gonna call her good for tonight and fish till about noon tomorrow, and then get out of here and off to the next adventure. But cool couple days on the water. Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures has been brought to you by Great Clips, Quick Trip, The Boat Center, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha, as well as other sponsors that help make Keys Outdoors successful. Please support their services, products, and gear, as well as their beer. And make sure that you check out Keys Outdoors on our YouTube channel, as well as our KOTV channel.com.